Norma branch, where facts of life are exposed. Debates include politics, education, mental health, religion, and social. That's Norma's TV show. That's Norma's TV show. With Norma branch, where facts of life are exposed. Debates include politics, education, mental health, religion, and social. That's Norma's TV show. That's Norma's TV show. With Norma branch, where facts of life are exposed. Debates include politics, education, mental health, religion, and social. That's Norma's TV show. That's Norma's TV show. With Norma branch, where facts of life are exposed. Debates include politics, education, mental health, religion, and social. That's Norma's TV show. That's Norma's TV show. With Norma branch, where facts of life are exposed. Debates include politics, education, mental health, religion, and social. That's Norma's TV show.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending which state you are that you are watching. That's Norma's TV show. That's Norma's TV show is where facts of life are exposed. And we talk about everything. We talk about education, we talk about church, we talk about sports, and we talk about politics. Whatever information that we have, and we think that you're going to benefit from it, so we bring it for you. I hope that you had a good week and everyone is okay, your family is okay. And now we're going to bow our head together and pray. Dear Father God, we come to you to thank you for your blessings, to thank you for your love, to thank you for your protection, and to thank you for our family. God, we are asking you right now, visit those people who are watching That's Norma's TV show at this time. Some of them may be sick. We're asking you to visit them and heal them, whatever illness, whatever that they don't feel comfortable with. We are asking you to touch them because we know with just one touch and they will be healed. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen. OK, n'a prablo que wap suive That's Norma's TV show pour nous-mêmes fanatiques qui parlent créole moyo. Et nous connaissons That's Norma TV show là pour aider nous sur éducation, sur profession, sur médical, sur health. Okay, so whatever it is, even jobs. So you can get information from That's Norma's TV show. Nous songeons que semaine dernière, nous avons avec nous KSF Foundation et Publiquement, nous te demandé Marjorie des jours pour te retourner samedi ça, pour le porter l'autre bagaille pour nous, pour le porter un cadeau pour nous. So, nous allons une petite pause, nous allons retourner tout de suite. For those of you who just tuned in, watching That's Norma's TV show, we welcome you if this is your first time watching the show and enjoy it. And we have a great show for you today because we're going to speak about things that will motivate you to do your business correctly. Okay. And it is with a great pleasure that I'm saying hello again to Marjorie Desjours. As I stated earlier, Marjorie Desjours was with us last week. And this week it's something else, something different, okay, that has nothing to do with KSF. And we come and talk about her business, what she has to offer. And the business is United Financial Empowerment Network. I'm sorry, Empowerment Network. Once you hear financial empowerment, you know it's something good and it is something that's going to be in your advantage. So if you haven't shared the show yet, please share the show to your friends, to your family. And this is something I believe it's very important and you will learn from it. And your financial will grow after you listen to Marjorie Desjours. Marjorie, encore une fois, welcome, welcome. Et n'a profité pour nous remercier encore une fois de ce que tu as accepté pour te retourner par ici encore sur That's Norma's TV show. Et apil moun connaît ou même tout connaît That's Norma's TV show, toujours à chercher côté de joindre good deals, ok, bon genre information pour porter pour fanatique yo. Encore une fois, salut.
Thank you, Norma. Merci. It's a pleasure to be here with you again. Like I said, I love the work that you do, and I commend you for the work you do. Anyone who's bringing Liz Media, who's bringing good information, good things to the community, I am a big fan. I'm for it because that's what we do.
That's right.
And at least we attempt to do on
Yeah,
the radio
as a radio host,
right.
So you know the deal.
Exactly. So it's my pleasure to speak on this topic because this is my passion. It's my purpose, and I take it very seriously every day about empowering our community, teaching financial education and literacy. So that's why I'm here, and I accepted the invitation with open arms.
So thank you, and I appreciate it, and I'm sure that whoever's watching us will love it, and because it's gonna help you. And let's talk about United Financial Empowerment Network.
Okay.
That's the name of the business.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about that, about the business, what make you start that business. Okay. So let's start with that. What made you start this business?
Okay. Well, the name says it all because it really, what inspired me for the last 10 or so years I've been doing this work is just been about empowering people. Empowering people financially, empowering people to become entrepreneurs, and to be in a better position. Because working in the community as I have over the years, I've helped structure businesses. I've worked with nonprofits. I've worked with small businesses. I've worked with elected officials. You know, we've done a lot of work in the community. And when you see people suffering and you're, you know, there firsthand, and because of the work I do, I hear the stories every single day. So you know how vulnerable our community is. Not only our community as a whole, but our Haitian community. And then being immigrants, you know, immigrants are very vulnerable in this country because people take advantage of them. They know they don't know any better. They scam them. And so because, you know, I went to school for business and I've been an entrepreneur this as long as I have, since 2009, it's been my mission and my purpose to help empower people so that they can take control of their life, of their situation, and not be at someone else's mercy. So that's, always been my mission in working in our community.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, what kind of issues or problems that you have encountered during your journey in as an entrepreneur?
Okay. Well, maybe we should start with how I became an entrepreneur.
How do you, okay.
Okay. Because not that I want to tell you how to run your interview,
No, it's okay.
but it's important to know where I came from, because then you'll understand my thinking behind what I'm doing now.
That's
Because
cool. Yeah.
it all fits, and it's been a journey thus far. So I I went to school for business, as I said, got my degree. I went to Hofstra University, and right out of college, I had a job already. I landed, a job
Wow.
before I even finished school,
Wow.
in a big, corporate job that most people dream of. So I thought I was set. I was good, because most of my friends, they didn't even have any job. They were sending resumes and so
That's what I
forth.
was gonna say. You
Yeah,
you were blessed because many people after graduation, it's hard to find jobs.
correct.
Some can wait 2, 3 years before they get a job.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I knew. I knew I was blessed, and not only to find a job already, but to have a good job, working for a big company, a big name company. And so now I start my career. Now, what happened though, I worked for them for 4 years, but what happened is, right, coming into the workforce in the beginning of my career, I'm so excited. I'm eager, and yet I'm seeing people at the end of their work career, 20, 30 years in. And so I got to see the ugly side of corporate America early. So I got to see people got laid off, people offered packages, people let go.
I
And
was
then
one of them. I was offered packages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and let go. And these are people who worked hard, who were
Mm-hmm.
loyal to the company, who sacrificed for the company. They basically wore the name of the firm on their
Yeah.
as a badge every day. And yet, it didn't matter. At the end of the day, when the company had to, take care of their business, they
Okay.
did. And those people were left vulnerable. They were actually people crying, begging for their jobs, just lost, distraught, depressed, not knowing what to do, because their whole life was wrapped around
Yeah.
this job.
And even try to commit suicide. Some people
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially men, because they're the
Yeah.
breadwinners, and then they're looking at their family. What are they going to say to their family? How are they going to provide this? So early on in my 20s, I got to see that, and then it already planted a seed in my head that nothing is promised and no one is indispensable.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't matter your talent, your degree,
How smart you
how
are.
smart you were, how hard you worked. You don't control where your future is gonna lie with that company. And and for me, these people I'm seeing, they didn't even look like me. And that was their outcome. So then I said, wait a minute, if they are getting that outcome, imagine what kind of
Yes.
future I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that stuck in my head and it didn't sit well with me. So right away I knew, okay, you have to have a plan. You have to have something going for yourself. And I also got introduced to an entrepreneurship in my early 20s, and I got to meet some very successful entrepreneurs, millionaires, and so they planted a lot of seeds in my head in terms of who truly, makes how you truly create wealth
Yeah.
in this country, and who becomes wealthy and what it takes. So, I mean, it was early. I wasn't quite ready yet, but I took it in,
Yeah.
because that's the type of person I am. I observe, I listen, and I analyze things before I act. And so fast forward, I go into my next career, which is in media and broadcast. And I spent about 15 years there, and I loved what I did. I loved what
15
I did.
years.
About 15 years.
Wow.
I worked in radio, TV, and cable. But I worked behind the scenes. I was never on the air.
Okay.
And I was fine there. I was fine behind it. I didn't even want to be on the air. And so, but again, it was, although I love what I did, it was still politics because it was corporate.
Yeah.
You know, so I got to see ugly things too. And it was about who you know, who you slept with, who did, you know, none of which
Exactly.
I was going to do.
Yeah.
I always worked hard and I let my work speak for itself. So there, the second challenge I faced was long hours because it's a very demanding industry. So I was working 10, 12
What with
hours
the radio?
a day. I was working 10, 12 hours a day. So now my daughter was small. So I was like, okay, I'm missing her.
But were you making money?
You know, of course, of course. I was making overtime and everything, double time. You know, I had a car.
No, not triple
They
time.
give you a car and this and that. So, which was nice.
Yeah.
But she was young at the time, so a lot of times I would leave home, she's sleeping. I come home, she's
Just
sleeping.
sleeping.
And I would miss her for a whole day. And I said, and after a while, as a mother, you know, it's gonna weigh on you because that's who you're working for. So I said, you know what? I have to do something. I have to change. Because as much as I love what I do, I had to make a life choice. So that was the second lesson. You know, no matter how much I love what I do, if I'm working for someone else, I can't control my time.
And you cannot sacrifice your daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can't sacrifice my family, the people I love the most.
Yeah.
Because that's who I'm working for. So that was the second lesson. So then I said, you know what, I'm going to switch to something more 9 to 5, you know, stable like that. I'm home more, I'm there for her, and so on and so forth. So then I went into the legal field, and I worked for, you know, a very prominent person in that field. And that job was interesting because he was a very high figure, high profile person, and he handled a lot
Of
of
cases.
cases. So it's basically like I did the work of like 3-4 people. And it didn't bother me because I had the expertise, I had the experience. So I worked for him and people came and went, you know, 1 week, 1 day, 1 month, they quit. And I was there almost 7 years. And I basically ran 2 companies and an estate. And so what that taught me is that if I could do that, if I could handle that volume of work and detail, because I couldn't make a mistake. This guy was crazy. Like, he was a perfectionist. So I had to do all of that and do it right and do it perfect every time.
That was a lot of work.
It was. So, and a lot of pressure. And so what I noticed, or what I learned from that experience, was that if I could do that, I had the talent, I had the experience, I had the knowledge, I had the work ethic. So
you can have your own business.
Why should I be building somebody else's dream?
Definitely.
I could build my own. And so that's when I made that decision. I said, you know what? I said, after this job, I'll never work for anybody else again. And true to my word, I said, after I left there, I wasn't financially ready yet. So I spent 1 more year temping, and then I went on my own. And that's how I became an entrepreneur. That's how I went to the journey. That happened in 2009.
So that's wonderful. That's a wonderful story, because some people don't have patience when they're trying to build something. But from listening to you, I realized that you had the patience and you have the love for it. So with that said, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back to continue with this conversation. N'a rappelé que n'a parlé avec Marjorie Desjours, qui c'est une entrepreneur et il y a un business pali qui est le United Financial Empowerment Network. Okay, and tant comme dit nous tout à l'heure, de pourtant des financial, you know what it is. So prends plume ou prends papier ou plume papier, ok, pour qu'à prendre information pour ce une question ou t'as même poser plus tard et avec Marjorie des jours ou bien doit quitter et message ou bien doit écrire question alors que vous voulez poser en bas page That's Norma's TV Show. N'a pas une pause, à tout de suite.
Hi, baby girl. Come on. Miracle.
Yeah.
I see for a few days now you have a guy friend that's dropping you off. Tell me about him.
He's just a friend. Nothing going on.
I mean, I know you're a good kid. I know that you are, but I can't help but not want you to make the same mistakes your mom made, you know? You're always saying that you don't want me to make the same mistakes you did, but you never tell me what those mistakes were. There are so many.
Papa, pas quitter me faire mauvais pas. Moi v'lais suivre ou pas à pas. Tant pis, vi regarder.
What happened to that mistake that you made that you don't want me to make?
I'm only sharing this with you right now because I'm trying to break a cycle.
Please, no.
Yes, we are back. We are back. We are speaking with Marjorie Desjours with United Financial Empowerment Network. And she was speaking about how she started this business, okay, her experience working with or for other people. And now that she has her own business, so there's a big difference. So I hope once you listen to this interview, and then that interview will motivate you to keep going with your life. Because sometimes a lot of you are working with a company whereas you're not happy, you're always crying, you're always complaining, okay? So there's nothing on this earth that is impossible if you put your mind, your soul into it. So let's continue with Marjorie Desjours, entrepreneur. What have you been doing once you started your own business?
Okay. Well, as I said, I've spent the last 10 years in this space of financial education, financial literacy, empowering people and through entrepreneurship as well. And what I've done, because I have another corporation called United Planning Solutions, Inc. So what we do is like a full scale, holistic type of financial planning. Because what we do is we help people save money on their taxes. We help them grow their income. We help them get out of debt. Also repair their credit. We also help them to plan for the future.
Okay.
You know, in terms of retirement planning, also insurance planning, tax planning, and estate planning as well, and long-term care planning. So all the different areas where our money goes,
Mm-hmm.
we not only help you to be efficient about it, because all we know how to do is pay bills. Money going
True.
out, money going out, money
Yeah.
going out. But we haven't quite mastered how to make that money come in and how to make it work for us. So that's where we truly sit down with people and educate them on how these different areas work. Because it's always about the education first.
Yes.
It's not selling things, it's not selling anybody anything, because everybody's financial situation is different,
Definitely.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't sell Norma the same thing that I sell Bill, that I sell Tom, that I sell Jane, because everyone's situation is different. Some people are single, some people are married, some people own a home, some people own a business, some people have 3 jobs. So everybody's needs are different. So you have to approach finances
Mm-hmm.
individually to
Mm-hmm.
do it correctly, so that you can now do what's in the best interest of the client.
Okay.
And so, and it's not just giving someone a fish, it's teaching you how to fish, because the concepts that we teach are concepts that people will continue to use and apply even after they stop. They're not working with us. And I hate to say not working with us anymore, because we become lifelong partners in
yeah.
the journey.
Family too.
Right, and
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Because it's about helping people achieve their goals and achieve their dreams. And that happens over time.
Yeah.
So
And I can see when you're talking about, you have a big smile on your face. So that's when you enjoy doing that. You enjoy helping other people.
love it.
But you mentioned something, credit repair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And in the community, there is a lot of people with credit issues.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have a good credit,
Mm-hmm.
so get a lot of things that you cannot get, or you cannot buy,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever it is. So what would you advise those people with the bad credit?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a million credit repair agencies and people out there. The first thing when people come to me, they come to me with that all the time. The first thing I want to know from you is, what is the goal? What would you like? Why are you repairing or wanting to repair your credit? Number one, because most people, they don't pay attention really to their credit. That's how it got like that. Okay, either they didn't pay their bills on time,
Or they like to spend
paying,
money.
or they love to spend money. They max out their cards, they can't afford it. So there's a problem that exists long before the credit gets damaged. So we want to peel back the layers and find out what is going on first.
Or how you got there.
Right, how you got there, and then what is the goal? Because if the goal is just to repair the credit so you can go buy the fanciest car or go have a $20,000 credit line, and meanwhile you already have a spending issue, then that's not a good goal. That's not a good goal. Yes, we want to repair the credit, but we have to look at the bigger picture. It's more than just repairing the credit. What are we going to do with that credit? What got us there, first of all, and then what are we going to do when we get out, so that we can have a solid plan to not get back there again.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about, you mentioned insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And both of us know that how important is insurance, whether it's life insurance or whether it's car insurance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about that, with the how important it is for us, or for whoever's watching us, that insurance is important, especially life insurance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's one I'm most passionate about, because protection is everything. Protection is the foundation of any solid financial plan. You know, for proteger teto, for proteger santé, if you, okay? We put insurance on everything. We put insurance on our phone. We put insurance on our car. We buy a new refrigerator,
Insurance.
appliance. We put insurance on it, right? Because we if it breaks, we want somebody to come
Something,
and
yeah.
fix it. But the most important thing in our life is us. To our family.
Yes.
What we represent to our kids, to our parents, to our siblings. We are the most important asset in our family. So that's where the protection has to start. Because remember, if there's no us or something happens, we get sick, we have an accident, or God forbid we pass away, then everything else stops. There's no credit card payment. There's no car payment. Even the refrigerator we finance is no payment.
Yeah.
So it has to start with us. For nous gen assurance. Et si nous malades, si nous font accident, nous pas qu'à travail, faut que nous gen un corps qui rentre quand même.
Yeah.
Pour aider nous, pour payer bill nous.
On connaît gagné vraiment vraie assurance et on dit par exemple sous caillou. OK, et ou protéger famille tant qu'on dit on demande pas donc bon bagay assurance côté prend sous caille là la payer portion pour là pour comme ça que Mario ou bien madame pas bien trop tête chargée sous tête que ou quitter derrière avec Timoun yo. Et pour Timoun, il est toujours bon pour faire ces assurances pour pas quitter personne moun dans tête chargée. So élaborer sur ça pour fanatique yo.
So dans terme assurance, vous pouvez utiliser assurance pour faire un pile bagay. OK, moun pense c'est m'a mourir, m'a font l'autre moun riche, non. C'est pas ça. Assurance qui en pile, c'est assurance qui fait moun riche dans le pays ici.
Yes.
Regardez ancienne famille, Rockefeller, Rothschild, JC Penney, Disney, moun sa yo, c'est dans assurance. Yo gen tout comme ça. Yo vin riche et puis yo passe richesse là by ti moun yo pour génération. C'est dans assurance. So, c'est un manque d'éducation nous gain. Nous pas gain éducation ça la kanyo. So, faut que nous vin ouvrir mind nous premièrement pour tendre pour vin prendre information
et puis changer
façon nous pour nous ka vin comprendre parce que nous dans le pays États-Unis nous avons toute opportunité ici. C'est pas Haïti. Nous avons un gouvernement qui fonctionne, like it or not, Democrat, Republican, ça va garder. But, ou ka travail, ou ka manger, ou ka gen caillou, et puis toute information y a bay, gratis. Ou ka le Google, ou
gratis ti chéri.
YouTube, ou ka éduquer tête tout.
Yeah.
So, pas gen raison pour mon dans pays ici, et puis ou pas gen assurance, ou pas gen protection, ou pas gen bagay sa yo.
Mais moi je y gen moun qui pas spécialement les haïtiens. Yo pas koué nan bagay assurance ça, yo pas connaît importance assurance ça. Et li gen un pile importance la donne. Nous supposons faire tête nous gens pour nous éduquer tête nous vraiment vrai pour nous comprendre importance assurance sous parler encore comme on a quitté ti moun yo. Et comme ça tout gen moun qui commençait pour assurance et puis yo pas fin payer. Yo quitté le tomber. So qu'on y a demandé bon Dieu pardon ba arriver puis ti moun yo lagé. So c'est ça fait me penser que assurance réellement important alors pas assurance de vie seulement tant qu'on dit toute l'autre assurance nous ka mettre assurance sur toute bagaille.
Oui.
Mais ça qui est important c'est nous-mêmes. C'est tête non. So moi-même ça expliquer là. Yeah.
Et puis faut me dire un bagage sur ça tout. C'est genre dit c'est façon de penser nous. Faut nous changer. Faut que nous changer. Ou pas arriver dans office pour moun aider et puis on connaît pas yo.
Oui.
C'est comme ça nous y est comme haïtien. Ou vient faire un service et puis qu'on y a
Ou vin chercher information pour qu'on connaît pas ces
ou
monde
connaît
là.
pas ce monde là. Ou dit monde là non, c'est pour ça, c'est pour faire ça, c'est pour faire ça. Non. Faut nous qu'à comprendre. Ou pas éduquer non pas
Non, bah
yo.
ça. Ça pas veut dire ou
Ok?
saute pour
Ou
ça.
pas saute
Mais c'est
pour
pas
ça.
département pas.
Oui, c'est ça. Moi-même, je ne connais pas machine, you know, je chanter bien, you know, je modèle, mais dans le domaine ça, je
Faut la donne.
So, c'est ça. Faut nous, you know, commencer just gain qu'est-ce que j'aime dire, on
Say it in English.
yeah, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but like we have to do away with that attitude, you know, attitude
Okay.
ça.
Yeah.
For nous, you know, si vous vraiment voulez éduquer ou ka éduquer dans le domaine ça, ou ka faire recherche, ou ka parler avec un professionnel, un monde qui gagne licence,
Qui
ok?
gagne licence.
Parce que zami ou, soeur, cousin ou, pas gagne licence dans le domaine ça. C'est ça nous fait tout. Problème ça. Oh, cousin m'a gagne plan ça, il a payé $100 bagay. Ça va veut dire que c'est plan ça qui bon pour vous. Et ça va veut dire tout, ou ka gen deux monde, même situation, même bagay, et puis yo gen deux plans différents. Yo paye deux plans différents. OK?
Et parce que un pile nan nous négatif. Le fini, you're surrounded by negative people. So if you're hanging out with people who are negatives, you will never go up. You will never make it in life. And then, ou pa jam ka fè progrès. So, c'est ça moi vle fè nous comprendre. Et, on l'autre bagay encore, gen de fois les moun pa vle pran assurance nan, c'est parce que yo pa kwen la dan, ou bien gen moun ki dou yo pa kwen nan haïtien, yo pa kwen nan dis, yo pa kwen nan dat, ou kompren? So, ki sa ta ka add more into this insurance thing?
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about what you said. Yeah, feel moon a lot the people who say, "Oh, they fair business Haitian, you know, they rip me off, you can come. That's true. It happens. It happens. But for no vision too. Like you have to look at somebody's credentials. Are they really licensed to do this? Have they done it before? You know, c'est pas parce que like a Biden program paraît là, and then all of a sudden tout le monde expect, tout le monde ouvre officiel, et puis, you know, même
y a fait l'argent.
Même genre avec taxe tout. Go say the monde, ouais, yo pour 3 mois, 4 mois, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. You're just there. And then lawyer will get problem. You have an audit, you have this. You can't, the numbers disconnected.
C'est,
you know?
Comment dit de taxe là? C'est comme ça, c'est même genre, oui. Gen moun kal fait taxe dans office. Kounye, lè la fait taxe là. Il trouve moun nan pa kon fait taxe bien. Parce qu'elle te fait plus corps.
Yeah. That's another misconception.
Kounye, l'abdou non. Et comment un tel fait indépendant, il fait $5,000 et puis moi-même c'est $1,000.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
You cannot win.
You can't win.
You can't win.
You can't win. And since I'm look at their voice. But you know, if we can open our mind and really be sincere and want help, the help is there. You know, there are people who are licensed, who are educated, who have and for me, I've been doing this work in the community a long time. You know, I have business partners. I work with, you know, some people like Robert Saran. I work with, you know, many people. We've done seminars. We do Zooms every single month. Gratis. Yeah. We give people, you know, education on tax, on Social Security, on Medicare, on building wealth, on financial principles. We've done seminars in the community in Brooklyn, in Long Island, in Queens, everywhere. Okay?
Okay.
It's not so much a deal, my fessa.
So how do you advertise your meetings or your trainings?
Usually on Facebook. I do a lot of it on Facebook, on Instagram, on we have plus I have my own mailing list too. So anybody that wants information, they can always send their email because most of the people who are on my list, they get it automatically whenever we're doing a seminar every month.
Oh, okay. So all they have to do is add on your list.
Yeah,
So how do
yeah.
they do that? How
They
would
just
be able to?
email the
So the
they go
email
to
is on the
yeah the email you have there. It's
okay. It's info
at
at
Unifen.
united.org.
No, Unifen.
Oh,
Unifen.org.
Unifen. Oh my
Yeah,
God, my eyes are terrible.
Unifen.org.
Okay,
It's info at Unifen.
Unifen.
UNIFEN.org.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the website, the www, but the email is info at unifen.
So that's the best way
Mm-hmm.
to get in touch with you or to get in the mailing list.
Or they can text the number too. They can text the number.
The number 516
Mm-hmm.
341
2295.
2295. If you want more information
Mm-hmm.
and you would like to ask Marjorie questions,
Mm-hmm.
you can call her at 516 341 2285.
95.
Oh, 95.
Yeah, they can call and they can text also because
Okay.
if the line is not available,
Mhm.
and if they go to the site, they can even book a free consultation. So if they go to my website, they can always book a free consultation. So they don't even have to call. If they want, they see something that they need or they're interested in, they would like to learn more about, or they want to book a seminar, a class, a workshop. If they have a group, we can do it. We do it for small businesses. We do it for churches. We do it for organizations. So we will do that. And we usually, usually it's free to the people who attend.
Okay. Besides that, do you see people on one-to-one?
Absolutely, of course, every day.
Because you did not mention that, Marjorie.
No. No, I thought that was obvious. I'm sorry.
No, sometimes you
Yes.
have to
Yes.
pinpoint this so they can
Yes.
understand it.
Absolutely. All day, every day, I'm working one-on-one with people. But this is just what we do above and beyond that in the community.
Okay. There's something also that you mentioned, estate planning.
Mm-hmm.
So I know estate planning can be very important.
Oh, extremely. Extremely.
So why don't you tell them a little bit something about the estate planning, how important it is, because a lot of people don't understand what estate planning is. Okay, so let's talk about that.
Okay. Well, first off, in this country, what people need to understand is everything is legal. Okay, it's everything goes according to the law. All right. So it's not about somebody being your relative or your wife or your child or your this. It goes by the law. So therefore, we have to have documents that protect us and our assets and our wishes based on the law. So when we're talking about estate planning, that means having your basic will, okay, having power of attorney, okay, because also healthcare proxies.
Okay, let's stop here for 1 second. Can you explain to them what is a power of attorney? Because many Haitian people don't know that.
Yes. Power of attorney, okay? So what a power of attorney does, it gives a person the right to act on the behalf of someone else, okay? That
Is it
person,
with health-wise too?
Right.
Health-wise too, right?
Well, healthcare has its own because you
they have their own proxy.
Yeah, they
Okay.
have their own proxies.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So you can have a power of attorney that can be directed for business matters, for financial matters. So, and you can have it for a period of time. You can have you can customize power of attorneys in different ways, various ways. But the key is if you are going to say travel for an extended period of time, or someone is sick or could get sick, we should all have it, period.
Yeah.
Okay, not even if a circumstance happens, you should have it in place already, because we don't know when the circumstance is going to happen. But let's just say you're going to travel, or say you go to Haiti for 6 months of the year. If there's some business that needs to be handled here, no one can do that on your behalf unless they have a power of attorney. I mean, I'm not talking about, like, say you have a bank account, you leave your debit card with someone, but legally, if someone has to take care of something that requires a signature, it requires a witness, someone to be there, and you're not there, it's only a power of attorney that can do that for you. To be able to act on your behalf.
Whenever I travel, that's what I do. Give it to my kids. Because I even take travel insurance. So that's important too for us to do. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So pour haïtien, for you comprendre que tout bagay dans pays ici, c'est légal. C'est légal. Faut gen papier.
Non, mais c'est façon que you vive. A lot of people may not like what I'm saying. Que you vive en Haïti, you tap mené en Haïti parce que gen un pile monde, bati tout haïtien. Gen un pile monde. Et le tap vive en Haïti, c'est sous magouille. Tout bagay c'est sous magouille. Et électricité, courant, c'est magouille. So they are so much used to that. So when they come here, they think that it's not that important to do things legally.
Legally, right.
So they think that, okay, well, they not pay him, they confess something, they confess this, but beso tout bagay sa yo. They just think that it can work in the United States, just like how they did it in Haiti. So no, it's not like that at all. So c'est ça major y a essayé expliquer nous là, tout bagay dans New York c'est légal. Baka faire rien illégal, otherwise you'll get arrested.
That's right. That's right. It's madame petit tout, it doesn't matter.
No.
Parce que seul bagay yo connaît, et c'est ça, non, ça en pile haïtien point. You have no court, et puis you pense you have just parlé avec juge là, it doesn't work like that. Premier bagay yo mande kote avocat. Oh, bagay avocat? Oh, well, adjourn. You can adjourn. You va même donner ça.
Et pour le bagay encore, même si c'est maman, papa, ou petit ou mari, si que ou pas quitter un papier légal, et puis moun dans l'hôpital, y a dit yo pas connaît ou. Yo pas bon information que ou besoin pour dire, oh, what's the diagnostic? How is the patient doing? What's the problem? They're not gonna give you no information. C'est ça fait nous-mêmes qu'à suivre qu'on y a là, make sure que nous avons power of attorney, as she's saying, okay? Et proxy, right? So,
proxy. Même pour healthcare proxy, c'est décision ou t'as aimé prendre pour tête.
Yes.
Parce que au cas si ou par exemple ou en coma, sauve les yo fait.
Yeah.
Ou si vous voulez you
met machine sous.
Ou pas les machines. Tout ça faut
That's funny. Yeah. My daughter, my little one, she said, "Mommy, do you have a proxy? Do you have a power of attorney?" And then I said, "Why you want to know?" She said, "No, but you have to choose whether it's me or my sister, God forbid, you're in a coma, who, if we can pull the plug."
Yeah. You see?
So you don't suffer.
Yeah. And believe it or not, that's a big fight a lot of times in the hospital.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have one person who says yes, one person who says no. And it's a fight. But if the paper is there, that's what's going to rule.
Exactly.
That's what's going to win. The paper is going to say, and the paper, the reason why you do it is because you want your wishes carried out. The one, like you could be my sister, I love you to death. My daughter, I love her to death. But I want what I want done.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you're going to do what you want to do to
exactly.
me. She want to do what she wants to do to me. But I want what I want done.
Yeah.
So, pendant que ou là, ou vivant ou en bonne santé, ou ka prendre décision ça. Ou ka écrit tout bagay et puis faut yo suivre ça qui est écrit sur papier.
L'important tout pour bay ki jan de funérailles, enterrement que ou vle. Parce que gen moun ki vle cremated, gen moun ki vle en lè, gen moun ki vle en pa. Même dans leur mortgage choice.
Of course.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
let your family know. Okay?
Exactly,
Et gen
a
moun
specific
d'après religion yo qui pas accepté pour brûler. Okay? So, faut nous mettre bagay yo en ordre.
Yeah.
Faut mettre affaire en ordre, li très important. Sou pas tande ça Miss Dejo dit non, c'est pas faute That's Norma TV show non. Parce que That's Norma TV show vient avec un pile information pour nous pour petit ou pas souffrir demain, les fini tout pour bagay ou pas passer mal.
Oui.
So, li très important pour gen ti économie ou pour l'on banque. On a banque pas bay et intérêt encore. So, qui sorte de investissement yo ta ka bay fait. M'a regarder l'heure, nous pas être en pile l'heure, mais nous trouver ça important pour qu'on qui côté pour investir. Parce que gen de monde là yo touché. Comme la passe dans main yo, yo pas fait économie. How can you tell them or advise them to save money or invest their money?
Okay. Well, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked, Norma. First of all, it starts with a budget. Okay, number one, when you have money coming to your hand, no pa gen concept economy, like save money, really. Some people do. You'll get discipline side, which is good. But some people, the vehicle it goes out just as fast, you know. But what happens is you have to pay yourself first, okay? Ou va kapab soufri pou bill, and then ou va jam fon ti ekonomi. Ou va gon ti savings, ou va gon bagay pou demain. Okay.
Ou bientôt manger, yo chita, y a pas acheté brand name.
Yeah.
Brand name stuff. Y a fait l'autre moun, y a pas comprendre. Ou a fait yon moun riche sous tête ou. Tandis que ça moun nan a fait non ça, ou ka prendre non partout, ou met ton signature sous lui, et puis boum, ou fait comme bouton. Si m vle fè yon tennis la marqué Norma la donne.
Exactly.
Ma fè comme But we have to stop making other people rich.
Yes.
Nous pas du pas bien habillés.
That comes with the education. So that's why I say it starts with the education. Parce que when somebody comes and they work with us, we work with that first. Parce que pa gen aucun service kap gon utile si ou pa gen éducation sa, because it's the same with the credit, you know. Gen moun yo gagne loto 2-3 years they broke. Parce que why? Ou fin gagne 10,000, 20 million rather, how you broke? Before you were making $500 a week.
I know how somebody was broke.
Because they don't have any.
They spend money like crazy.
Right, they think the money is like water, and then it's always gonna be there. No, you have to be smart. You have to make good financial decisions. So what we do, you know, in terms of building wealth, there's all different types of investments. I'm not going to say this investment is better than that investment. What you need to understand is
what
how
can you
investments
afford?
work, number one, because then you'll know which plans to do for yourself, which makes sense. One, you can't be about to retire and you're putting all your money in the stock market. Okay, because guess what? If the stock market crashes tomorrow, where are you?
Yeah.
You have 20, 30 more years to get to build it back up. So you have to know you have to be educated first so you can know how these plans work, how the mutual funds work, how the CDs work, how the 401ks work, okay? How the college plans work, 529s, you know, and how does insurance work? Because a lot of people are using insurance as a tool to build wealth and transfer wealth. If you don't know that, that's very important knowledge to have.
Yeah.
Right now, there are plans where people are building wealth and tax savings through that and passing it on to generations. This has been going on for years.
Yeah.
It's just we don't take the time to learn these concepts.
I used to help my tax client not when they get their refund, because some of them get big refunds. I said, when you got this young kid, listen to me to what I had told him. I said, this money, you take it, put it away, like it never happened. You never see it. I said, I give you 2-3 years, and you'll be a homeowner. Whether if it's expensive here, you go to Florida, you go someplace else.
Right.
Marjorie, that kid came back 4 years later and told me it worked. I did it, and thank you for your advice.
You see?
So,
Thank God.
like you said again, it's about education. It's about making your money worthwhile.
Yeah. Making
Because
your
it's
money work for
important.
you.
Gen moun ki di ou, oh, lem mouri, se ti moun bral fè riche, ou pa ket ban ti en gras, ou pa ket ban ti se pa ket ban ti se la. No, don't think like that. Don't think like that. You need to save money.
Yeah.
But, gen yon lot kategori tou, ke yo anvi fel, men yo pa gen mwanyen pou yo fel. Yo pa gen fason pou yo save, especially the single women, parent. So, kapo kipe tout bagay, se yo k maman, se yo k papa, et puis kounya yo pa fè suffisamment d'argent pou yo ka fè ekonomi. So, esko gon parol pou moun sa yo?
We work with people at every level. At every level.
Okay.
Il y a des gens qui gagnent $40 par mois pour save, $100, $1,000, $5,000 par mois pour save. So we work with everyone because again, the concepts don't change. You comprend? It's just at what level you are and the help that you need. Okay, maybe your help is or your need is to earn more income, additional income. So we teach you how to do that. Okay, and through through helping people become entrepreneurs, that's my passion. I love to help people become entrepreneurs and mentor them and help them to become successful. So right now this year my project is to help 10 people to reach a 6-figure income. Okay,
Wow.
10.
Wow.
So I'm enrolling. I'm enrolling.
I'm gonna check you out.
Okay, to reach a 6-figure income. Okay, because we know how to do that. So that's my goal. But it doesn't matter. That single mother needs protection more than anybody. Okay, because everybody's vulnerable. The kids, her, everybody. So we teach them how to achieve those same goals. How money works, how to grow your money, how to save your money, how to protect it, and how to most of all protect yourself, how to have tax advantages. These are all the things that we teach. So instead of going out and getting 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and then now you're complaining because Uncle Sam taking all your money, we teach you how to put your money in places where it's working for you. Because you can never outwork money.
No.
See, money works 24/7. We can't. We're human. We have to sleep. We have to eat. But money can work 24/7. So if you know how to make your money work, then it will work for you. And then you can get your time back and control your time and your health. Parce que c'est ça qui fait un peu le monde malade. Parce que yo travaille trop, yo pas manger bien, yo pas dormir bien, and then, next thing
Et puis
you
là,
know.
yo vin rive un certain âge, et puis pas kembe kon yo, y a souffri à douleur.
Oui.
Yeah. Mais ou aider moun tout âge, ou bien it's only young people?
Every age. We work from babies to seniors.
Okay.
And everything in between.
All right. Okay. So what will be your last word? Our time is up.
Okay, thank you, Norma, so much. Well, the last thing I want to say, and the most important thing, is for us to take action, okay?
That's important.
Don't take the information and leave it there. Because if COVID didn't teach us anything, it taught us that nothing is promised. Tomorrow is not promised.
Tomorrow is not promised.
Okay? The next 10, 15 minutes is not promised. So take action today. You have to do something to take care of your family, your kids, your future. And and we're here to help. We're here to help. We're here to empower folks, to teach them, to show them. It doesn't matter where you are. We can start from there and we can build something great.
Okay, give your information again.
Okay, so the website is www.unifen.org. That's UNIFEN.org. The phone number to call is 516-341-2295. And the email is info@unifen.org.
Okay, merci.
And anyone can, again, reach, we work individually, one-on-one. We do free consultations, and we also do seminars, webinars every single month.
Okay. So before we go, when you see one-on-one, do they come to your office or you can go to their home?
We do a lot of work virtually by Zoom.
Okay.
So, but we also have a physical office,
Okay.
so they can come to the office. So it's the most important thing is what works for their schedule.
Okay.
And their time and our scheduling.
Okay.
So, and the location.
Okay.
But no matter how, we'll get to you.
Good. Bon, comme d'habitude, Léa toujours, nous toujours voler sous Léa. Et mais nous disons merci d'être que vous t'arrêtez suivre le programme jusqu'à la dernière minute. Et nous t'avons parlé avec Marjorie des jours qui sont dans le numéro de téléphone 516 341 22 95. Et côté que tu as parlé de finance, ok, et qui est très important pour qu'on comment pour régler cause pour pas chita information ça yo saute point là pas chita sur yo bien pas voyer yo non coin ou bien pas la yo non boîte sale. C'est très important. Si gen bagay ou pas comprendre là, ou ka retourner à regarder That's Norma TV show ou bien relé Marjorie des jours, la chercher rencontrer avec vous dans n'importe façon que vous voulez, si c'est dans office li ou bien si c'est sous Zoom et ou bien si c'est on one-to-one, okay, physically, okay? So n'a mando tant pis, pas mettre information ça yo chez ton seul côté. La bon pour Mario, la bon pour petit tout, la bon pour maman, la bon pour toute famille et l'or et les Marjorie ou bien pour le côté Marjorie pas aller pour contour, aller avec une autre guest pour mener elle prend même manger ça tout et pas faire égoïste mais non l'autre à la prendre mais non l'autre à investir pour de meilleurs pour famille non. OK, c'était Norma Malbranche pour That's Norma TV show à samedi prochain.
Thank you, Norma.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pour la barre, pas oublier ces eaux de bois là. Bye.
This is Caribbean Mixed.
Nominated for the 2023 Best Community Volunteer Program Award from the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System.
The voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Hey, tout côté au passé, témoigner.
That's Norma's TV show with Norma Mulbranch, where facts of life are exposed. Debates include politics, education, mental health, religion, and social. That's Norma's TV.